Class of 2005, is hereby relieved from duty.
Having been appointed a Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force.
Having been appointed a Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support and defend.
That I will support and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
Take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without mental reservation.
Without mental reservation.
Purpose of evasion.
Purpose of evasion.
And I will well and faithfully.
And I will well and faithfully. Discharge the duties.
Of the office upon which I am about to enter.
Of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God.
Superintendent of the Virginia Military Institute, General James Bedford P. III, will now conduct the change of command ceremony. The Virginia Military Institute battle flag, used to lead the charge at the Battle of Newmarket, is used here to symbolize command of the Corps. The current regimental commander first relinquishes the flag and thus his command. The superintendent then presents it to the next year's regimental commander. The incoming regimental commander accepts the flag, symbolizing his acceptance of the command of the VMI Corps of Cadets. The outgoing regimental commander is Cadet First Captain Jonathan K. Carruth, a mechanical engineering major from Cincinnati, Ohio. The Corps' incoming regimental commander is Cadet First Captain Mark T. Searle, an international studies major from Woodbridge, Virginia. Cadet First Captain Mark Searle has now assumed command of the VMI Corps of Cadets. Commanding Charles Company is Cadet Captain Breckin L. Underwood. Commanding 2nd Battalion, Cadet Captain James Ellis, a mechanical.
Too close. I know. Man, you're not getting my good side. Yay, and I say I like it.
Honorary 05, 55, 05, and 71. The whole Bryan clan here.
The Board of Visitors hereby confers upon Senator Harry F. Budd, Jr., class of 1935, the Newmarket Medal, in recognition of those same virtues of duty, honor, devotion, and leadership, which carried forward the VMI Corps of Cadets at the Battle of Newmarket on May 15, 1864. Deeply, deeply grateful for the kind honor that VMI has given me today. Thank all of you so very much.
Cabell, Corporal Atwell, Private Crockett, Private Haynes, Private Hartsfield, Private Jones, Private Jefferson, Private McDowell, Private Stanford, Private Wheelwright. Out on the field of honor, sir.
Almighty God and Father of us all, it is good and right in your sight that we should gather here at this place under the steadfast gaze of Virginia mourning her dead. We're joined by the spirit of the 261 men who marched from these barracks toward a destiny fashioned and shaped by you, a destiny whose influence would for generations touch the lives of VMI cadets. For it was during the darkness of the night that preceded the day of battle that these young cadets and their officers were awakened without drum or bugle sound to assume their place in the ranks. To this point, they had made only common sacrifice: sore feet from days of marching, loss of sleep due to miserable weather, discomfort and fatigue due to pouring rain and thick mud. Now they would be called to make the uncommon sacrifice: the loss of youthful innocence, the loss of limb, the loss of life. A prayer offered by Captain Preston would send them into the fray, united, determined, resolved. In these moments, as we pause here, they were under fire, moving, taking position, passing left and right of the bush bunkhouse, fixing bayonets, waiting. Rushing, taking canister fire, losing shoes, losing blood, losing friends, losing life, but not losing ground or heart or honor. Theirs was a day of complete victory, and by your grace, O God, the spirit of VMI was birthed in the sacrifice of the Corps in battle. The sweetness of their victory lingers for us today. Their sacrifice and the spirit by which they fought and died has produced for this institute a place in history, a place in our nation, and a place in our lives. On this day, from this ground, their blood cries out to us: uphold our honor, prepare for sacrifice. The voices of generations of VMI alumni who have lived honorably and died sacrificially join their sacred cry. Let the Institute be heard from again in your day. God, by your grace, grant their request.
Hey! Hey!
Ready, eyes, right. Hey, eyes, right. Hey. Congratulations on the Dapper Corps cadets.
Or this week. I'm going to go play golf with them, I think, on Thursday.
Good to see you. Thank you very much, sir. It's an honor.
Almighty God and faithful Father, humbly we approach you, and with gratitude we bring our prayer. Be gracious to us, Father, and give ear to our reflection. Consider our meditation and receive our expressions of praise. Our prayers of gratefulness for the members of this graduating class are balanced with our prayers of sincere petition for those at war. God, keep, protect, sustain, empower our citizen soldiers such that they have courage in the day of battle and protection from their enemies. Grant them victory in their mission and bring them safely home to those who love them. And now, O God, may your joy be made full as you find pleasure in this ceremony, and may your wonderful goodness mark this commencement exercise. We ask in your most holy name. Amen.
Welcome to the commencement for the class of 2005. I'm very pleased to welcome to this ceremony our Governor and Commander-in-Chief, the Honorable Mark Warner. I want to take this opportunity to personally and publicly thank you for your consistently strong support for the Institute and its mission of educating and preparing citizen soldiers for service to the Commonwealth and to the nation, and for honoring VMI in this graduating class, the class of 2005, with your presence here this morning. Today, 251 cadets will receive the Bachelor of Arts or the Bachelor of Science degree, marking the successful completion of a rigorous 4-year course of study, training, and the development of intangible qualities such as honor, character, and self-discipline. These are well-known qualities of a VMI graduate and have remained so for well over 160 years since the first Institute graduating class of 1842. Only 25 cadets received diplomas at that first commitment. However small as that number was, it was 5 more than the 20 cadets who graduated 100 years ago in the class of 1905. Consider then the remarkable strides that our institution has made in the past century, a short 100 years, the strides that it is making today, and the shining record of service of its alumni in peace and war. That splendid, splendid record details the hopes and the expectations we have for today's graduates. They shoulder heavy responsibilities as they go out into the wider world as VMI graduates. And I find that this class is willing, and I believe this class is prepared. The members of today's graduating class are uniquely qualified, many as citizen soldiers, to continue the record of service and responsible citizenship because of their success here. Many have contributed to the success of today's graduates: parents, friends, faculty, staff, and coaches, to name a few. The class of 2005 took on a special mission this year to focus more on the teaching of younger cadets coming along behind them. There was good teaching by all, but I especially want to mention the outstanding work of the cadre, those who administered the corps and the rat line, and the very good work of the honor court. As we prepare to bid farewell to the class of 2005 at this commencement, we should remember that this is an ancient and honored ceremony that goes back to the very beginning of universities and colleges as we know them. It is a ceremony that recognizes academic accomplishment. It is a ceremony that recognizes individual accomplishments. But I add that with this commencement ceremony, we also celebrate the increasingly vibrant academic life of our institute. When this day is over and the last of you have left VMI to begin the next phase of your life, I ask you to keep VMI firmly in your thoughts. Remain devoted to its ideals. Take its principles with you into your careers and into your families. Hold on to the concept of honor that is so dear to VMI and to the broadest concept of duty. And I ask you to remain connected to the Institute and to recall at all times that you are VMI graduates. This is your legacy, and it will be your heritage. And I urge you to stand tall in the days and years ahead. Commencement marks a beginning. Armed with knowledge and skills, honor and character, you now move boldly into the next phase of your life. And I thank you most sincerely for all that you have accomplished, for all that you have contributed to the life of the Institute, and for all that I know that you're going to so successfully accomplish in the years ahead. It is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2005, Cadet Thomas Andrew Petakowski of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Mr. Petakowski.
As I began to write the speech, I looked over some speeches from past graduations. Most were written by English majors who incorporated many inspirational quotes from some of the writers they had studied. So I looked into my textbooks for insight. I chose a quote from Kavanaugh and Byrd's 5th edition of Surveying Principles and Applications. Quote, "The danger, of course, in a push-button world is that because almost anyone can obtain results, the results, in some cases, could well be suspect," end quote. Although this directly relates to total stations, GPS, and theodolites, it also has bearing on us as VMI graduates. In this age, almost anyone can go to college, whether it is at VMI, Radford, or some other school that only exists on the internet. At the end of 4 years, we all have the same result, a diploma certifying our education. However, these results are not equal, and some diplomas may be suspect. When we chose to come to VMI, we chose a much harder and broader system of education. Our diploma incorporates so much more than the others. Our diploma admits us to the elite and distinguished company of VMI graduates. Some are our parents. Some have influenced us in the past, such as my old soccer coach, Robert Mills, class of '75. Some will greatly influence our future, for example, General Jumper, Air Force Chief of Staff. And earning this diploma was not easy. During our rat year, not only did we learn the English, math, and chemistry every college freshman learns, we also learned about the deprivation, leadership, and camaraderie. Through the rat line, we found out how far we could push ourselves and how much further we could go when surrounded by our classmates. Those lessons have continued throughout our 4 years here at VMI. Throughout the rat line, we were deprived of most contact with the outside world in order to make us closer as a class. Sleep has also always been hard to come by at VMI, with every waking moment seemingly filled with constant activity, whether it was academic, physical, or military. This helped build our confidence, physical stature, and mental acuity. We learned about leadership from distinguished speakers, from ROTC classes, from VMI officers, and most of all through experience. I've learned about the leader I want to be from some of the exemplary leaders I've encountered at VMI, including my Dyke, Taylor Jones, who is currently working in Iraq. And most of all, we learned about camaraderie. Many people ask, now that it is all over, would you still go to VMI if given the chance again? I say, yes, I would. Is it to come back and emulate the astounding officers of the Commandant's staff? Or to spend countless hours in ROTC classes learning about Air Force doctrine? Or worry about whether I will get caught for one of my egregious transgressions against the Blue Book? No, I would choose to come back because of the friends I've made. Nowhere else could I have made such close friends as at VMI due to the adversity we all had to face together. From angry cadre corporals our rat year, to trying not to get caught breaking one of the many rules, to working late into the night and still getting up at 0650 for Saturday BRC, we faced these hardships together. Although I left VMI for a semester to study in England, the people I met over there are not nearly as close to me as my friends from VMI, and the reason is the experience we shared here. At this time, I would like to recognize our classmates that for one reason or another will not be walking across the stage today. Please stand so we can acknowledge you in advance. You have, who decided to stay here for graduation instead of going home, epitomized the term Brother Rat. Today was the last time I was able to step out of my room, cross the courtyard, and visit any of my friends. But I will never forget the guys I made numerous clandestine trips to other colleges with, or my civil engineering friends, whether they stayed with me or changed majors, nor my swimming and diving teammates as we leave barracks to join the ranks of VMI alumni in the world. Now, as we go to our assigned bases, chosen jobs, or back to our home countries, we will carry with us a trusted diploma that means much more to us than a certification of completing our studies. It means a shared history with our peers and with those who have gone before us. In conclusion, I would like to thank our parents and families for supporting us for the entire time we were here. And as Munson, Young, and Okishi wrote in their Fundamentals of Fluid Mechanics, 4th edition, this topic is broad and, quote, mature, and a complete coverage of all aspects of it obviously cannot be accomplished in a single volume, end quote, or in one speech. Thank you, Tim.
It is a great honor to be the president of the best class in, well, about to leave barracks. It's been said about leadership that it is lonely at the top. I would definitely have to contest this statement. I am now, and have been for the past 4 years, amongst some of the best men and women that I will ever have the privilege of knowing. Our class has faced many struggles along the way, but it's been wonderful to serve as a leader, and more importantly, alongside all of you. I will forever take pride in being a member of the class of 2005. Before I move on, I'd like to recognize our brotherattes not graduating with us today because they have served in or are currently deployed in support of the war on terrorism. They are Jordan Mills, Lucas Moore, Joseph Rouleau, Shelby Sears, Aaron Wallace, and Matthew Wayansky. We pray for their safe return of those deployed and look forward to seeing the completion of their education at VMI because they truly epitomize the concept of the citizen soldier that VMI has been producing since 1839. Today marks one of the greatest days of our lives, and here to help this event more memorable and to deliver some parting words of wisdom is the Honorable Mark R. Warner, Virginia's 69th Governor. Governor Warner has made the improvement of higher education in Virginia one of the major goals of his administration. As governor, he has taken much pride in this institution. As Rats, the soon-to-be class of 2005, took part in Governor Warner's inaugural parade. In the words of our class vice president, Ian Dunlap, sir, we'd just like to personally thank you for our forced return to barracks from Christmas furlough for that year to practice for such a memorable occasion. But also more notably, Governor Warner has recently showed his appreciation for the Corps by inviting the regimental band to join the governors from around the country at the National Governors Association breakfast. On this occasion, Governor Warner referred to the regimental band as his band and jokingly asked the governor of Texas, "Where's your band?" Please join me in welcoming Governor Mark A. Warner. Sir.
Today we gather as we celebrate 251 men and women as they cross the threshold from an education filled with high academic expectations, intense physical demands, and unwavering calls for discipline. A transition to a world where those qualities are very much needed. This morning we honor the class of 2005 in its pursuit of excellence in this historic setting. Where once stood a garrison from the War of 1812, today stands a nationally ranked military college, unique in its mission, firm in its purpose, and resolute in its principles. We celebrate a new generation of leaders entering careers and service in a complex world filled with the challenges of a war itself, the threat of an attack on our homeland, the demands for diplomacy, and the requirements for responsible leadership. You know, it's often been said that they would call your grandparents the greatest generation. That generation fought the very forces of evil across the globe and rallied together at home. And from them, we all have still much to learn. Today, in a very real sense, we confront similar challenges. America fights on many fronts for many causes, ranging from world freedom to our own national security. Each week, some new echo of a post-9/11 world reminds us of how vigilance is demanded in a unique way here at home. And each year we press forward into the 21st century. We realize how the promise of the American dream is still not fully realized by every American. Now, as you all reflect back on every moment that you have endured to get to this point, as you dig deep into how you got here, I hope, as you've already heard from your fellow classmates, please understand, and I think you do, why it was worth it. Understand that today we need another great generation. Understand that as technology and tools makes our labor easier in many ways, it other ways makes our world more complex. And again, greatness is needed. Now, in your first moment on this post 4 years ago, you likely heard that infamous line, "Look to your left, look to your right. One of you will not complete the VMI experience." Members of the class of 2005, look again to your right and to your left. You and all around you have survived all that this institution could demand of you. We all congratulate you. But not one of you got to this day alone. No matter how tough and tenacious you've proven to be, not one of you stands here simply of your own accord. You have been given much by your families, by your friends, by the faculty and staff at the Institute. After this ceremony is over, seek them out and say thank you. It's also been said that from those to whom much is given, much is expected. The ultimate has been given recently by 8 of your predecessors, and today we mourn their loss. 8 alumni of VMI who sacrificed in the fight to keep us safe from terrorism reminds us all of the ideals of this place. We celebrate their lives, their contributions, and their dedication to America's ideals. We remember each one of them and their families in their prayers. We truly do live today in a time of peril, and I join General P and others in congratulating the 114 members of this graduating class who will accept commissions into our armed forces. Our country is stronger and more secure because graduates of VMI have chosen to serve. The challenges you will face in fighting the global war on terrorism will require intelligence, constant vigilance, and an understanding that winning the war must also include winning the peace. Personally, on behalf of the 7.4 million Virginians, I thank you for that service. But I believe is it incumbent upon all of you, as graduates of VMI, to find ways to serve, to make our nation strong, our Commonwealth strong, our community strong. I know this institute has filled you with that spirit. Today, I ask all of the members of the class of 2005 to commit yourselves to full lives of service to a greater purpose, and recognize that many places in life can be found to express that greater purpose. Many of you have chosen the armed service, but there are other ways as well. Become a teacher, coach a little league team, serve your church, find a way to help someone less fortunate than yourself, and then challenge a lot of people like yourself to do the same. Fight for a right you believe in. Participate in our public discourse. Be involved. Lead by example. Stand for excellence and never tolerate mediocrity. Step forward and uphold the standard of this place. And never, never lose sight of your honor and integrity. Now, VMI is a special place, and it maintains its uniqueness not only by the traditions that you have led over the last 4 years, but by others who serve in leadership roles as well. This institute that you're leaving is preparing for its future as well, and two great leaders at the helm have set the course. To Sam Witt, the outgoing president of the Board of Visitors, I commend you for your leadership and for anchoring this institute during a time of transition. See, I think Sam did two really smart things when he was head of the board at VMI. First, he recruited General P., who has served as a hero and a leader on the field of battle during our Gulf War, and now as a leader of moving VMI forward. Second, he gave life to Vision 2039, a blueprint for VMI's future that looks forward for 24 years to the 200th anniversary of this institute, to ensure that it will be well positioned for 2 centuries more. Thank you, Sam, for your leadership. So the class of 2005, you now stand ready to face the future. I can't think of any time in our last 50 years when there was a greater need for young men and women of your caliber. Today marks the end of a very significant challenge in your life, and I hope the beginning of your next endeavor, and that those endeavors will include service for the balance of your life. Now, I've learned doing a lot of graduation speeches that you can't mess up if you keep them under about 10 minutes. So I could end by simply saying congratulations to the class of 2005. But I'm also looking ahead to my next opportunity to use my powers for good. Hold on here. You got to hear where I'm headed. Now, this concerns an issue known as amnesty. Now, as I said earlier, I don't believe in rewarding bad behavior. Let me repeat, I don't believe in rewarding bad behavior, and I want to make that point crystally clear. That being said, I believe that the class of 2005 has performed admirably and stand ready to applaud as you are released from your tour of duty in the Corps of Cadets. So to those who in a few minutes will assume the responsibility as upperclassmen to next year's RAC class, I charge you to uphold and further install the values of the class of 2005 and the thousands of other alumni who herald the value of the VMI experience. And so, In the continuing tradition, I'm going to drag this out as long as I can. And so, in the continuing tradition, and as a symbol of my deep respect and admiration for this great institution and members of its core, and to ensure that you assume your roles with a fresh start, by the power vested in me as Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby grant amnesty to the entire Corps of Cadets I wish I had this power at every speech. The entire Corps of Cadets for the Virginia Military Institute for all confinement and penalty tours currently in effect. May God bless the Virginia Military Institute and the class of 2005. Thank you very much.
Governor, on the behalf of the Virginia Military Institute, we'd like to personally thank you for your kind words to us today, and I'm sure the underclassmen would like me to thank you a little more than this, but I'll do the best we can. As a token of our appreciation for you, we'd like to present you with this saber, the VMI saber. It's engraved with Governor Mark Warner on the sword.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all very much for this great honor. I apologize, I have to go back to Richmond because, again, not everywhere do I get this kind of response, but sin no more. And for all of you, God bless you and thank you for your service. Thank you all very much.
It is now my pleasure to present the awards for the highest achievement to members of the graduating class. Will the cadets whose names are called please come to the steps as they're announced by our Dean, General Brower. General Brower.
The first Jackson Hope Medal and the Harry Millard Mason Academic Proficiency Prize are presented to the cadet who has achieved the highest attainment in scholarship. VMI's class of 2005 has the distinction of having 4 of its graduating cadets who have attained a perfect 4.0 grade point average, thereby creating a 4-way tie for the first Jackson Hope Medal and the Harry Millard Mason Academic Proficiency Prize. These cadets are Ty Elliott Denby, Peter Brainerd Dreisbach, Jr., Mark Anthony Lindsay, Thomas Andrew Petakowski, the Society of the Cincinnati Medal, awarded by the faculty, and 2 cash prizes, the Richard J. Marshall and the Sumter L. Lowry Awards for excellence of character and efficiency of service throughout his cadetship, are presented to Jonathan Kincaid Corrado. Will all the candidates for graduation please rise? The Academic Board has presented to the Board of Visitors 95 candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree and 156 candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, all of whom have been certified to have completed the requirements for graduation from the Virginia Military Institute. General P.
By the authority of law vested in the Board of Visitors and the faculty, I confer upon each of you a diploma in testimony of your being a graduate of the Virginia Military Institute and award you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your major field of study. Institute honors graduates and graduates distinguished in general merit will be called first, receive a distinguished graduate certificate. We are pleased to take special note of 30 of the graduates who have been certified as distinguished graduates. This honor is bestowed on those who have earned a cumulative grade point average in excess of 3.5 for the entire 4 years of their cadetship. This is a rare achievement in any cadetship. This is a rare achievement in any college or university, but is particularly noteworthy here given the co-curricular demands placed on the cadets by the unique VMI education system.
Distinguished graduates with Institute honors. Anthony Andrew Cochet, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Biology, concentration in molecular, cellular, and biological chemistry, Distinguished Air Force graduate, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Aaron Bernard Gleaton, Bachelor of Science in Biology, concentration in molecular, cellular, and biological chemistry, minor in chemistry. William Clarence Hamilton III, Bachelor of Science in Biology. John Dean Leacock II, Bachelor of Science in Physics, minor in Mathematics, minor in Modern Languages. Ty Elliott Denby, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, minor in Modern Languages. Kendall Blake Williams II, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, concentration in Financial Management. Alexander James Dunoyer, Bachelor of Arts in History, minor in Business, minor in Modern Languages. Matthew Joseph Kurtz, Bachelor of Arts in History, double major in Economics and Business. Lawton Buchanan Way, Bachelor of Arts in History, double major in English. Peter Brainerd Dreisbach, Jr., Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double major in Modern Languages and Cultures. Maciek John Kepka, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies. Alan Chase Porter, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in Modern Languages. Daniel Owen Schreiber, Bachelor of Arts in Modern Languages and Culture, minor in History, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Distinguished graduates, Walter Gregory Shakespeare, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Jonathan David Wade, Bachelor of Science in Biology, concentration in molecular, cellular, and biological chemistry. Seth Richard Bruner, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Daniel Patrick Harrison, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. William Cecil Pearl, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, minor in Mathematics. Thomas Andrew Pedikowski, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Tunpaised Pongsai, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, Royal Thai Air Force. Jeffrey Allen Sparks, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Jared Bryce Wheeler, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Gabriela Ariz, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Mathematics, minor in Modern Languages, Distinguished Military Graduate, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Roland Christopher Bodenheim, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Business, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Garnjadanet Bonjusuan, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, minor in Mathematics, concentration in Microelectronics Engineering, Second Lieutenant, Royal Thai Army. Benjamin Richard King, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Distinguished Air Force Graduate, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Colin Eric Alstad, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Margaret Stewart Serig, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, minor in Modern Languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Milton E. Aguirre, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Yu Fan Chen, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Second Lieutenant, Republic of China Air Force. Jonathan Kincaid Corrado, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Ensign, United States Navy. Gabriel Michael Mikai, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, concentration in Aerospace Engineering. Douglas James McDonnell, Bachelor of Science in Physics, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Stephen William Sawyer, Bachelor of Science in Physics, minor in Mathematics. William Kieran DeShazer, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, concentration in Financial Management. Mark Anthony Lindsay, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, concentration in Financial Management, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Jamal Willie Stafford, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business. Boyd Alexander Carell, Jr., Bachelor of Arts in History, double major in English. Philip Andrew Shapiro, Bachelor of Arts in History, minor in Modern Languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Ian Griffith Dunlap, Bachelor of Art in International Studies, double major in History, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Connor Lewis Healy, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Ensign, United States Navy. Lev Pobersky, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in History, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Christopher James Rogers, Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics, minor in Modern Languages, Ensign, United States Navy. The Bachelor of Science degree in Biology, Anthony Raymond Boone. Alan Michael Coons, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Matthew Robert Dowdy, minor in Modern Languages, Ensign, United States Navy. James Carson Driggs, with distinction. Edward Money Henderson, with distinction, minor in chemistry. Peter Christian Johnson, with distinction. Eric Marshall Lockhart. Sushil Madhu Machi, with distinction. Logan James Manning. Brian Park, with distinction, minor in chemistry, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. J.B. Rawson, minor in chemistry. The Bachelor of Science degree in Chemistry, David Gerard Carroll, Jr., with distinction, minor in Modern Languages. Matthew Alexander Duche, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. James Edward Hayes, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Maury Andrew Stone, Jr., with distinction. Colleen Mackay Wall, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. The Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering, Paul Thomas Bryan. Mark Allen Buell. Kenneth William Cooper, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Justin Joseph Harris. Peter Irving Channing Knowles III. Daniel Wantak Kwan, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Sean M. Matson, Ensign, United States Navy. Michael Ezra Parsons, with distinction. Pamela Denise Reeves, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. James Odell Chambly, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Brett Benjamin St. Peter, with distinction. John Fred Streetman, Jr., Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Kurt Crafton Weischer. Christopher Edward White, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Charles Robertson Witcher, with distinction. The Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science. Hao Po Chang, Second Lieutenant, Republic of China Army. Eric James Huggard, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Anthony Iliadis, minor in mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Jonathan Robert Johnson. Bradley Paul Miller, minor in mathematics. Kenneth Randolph D. Mosley, minor in mathematics. The Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical Engineering. John Matthew Baber, with distinction, concentration in Microelectronics Engineering. Brian Matthew Jackson, with distinction, concentration in Computer Engineering. Wei Han Jiang, with distinction, concentration in Microelectronics Engineering, Ensign, Republic of China Navy. Paul Andrew Kuick, with distinction, concentration in Computer Engineering, minor in History. Randall Leslie Wainman. The Bachelor of Science degree in Mathematics. Franklin Lane Dyson II, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. The Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering, Lael Evan Bellotti with distinction. Adam J. Clift with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Mark John Thomas Conley, concentration in aerospace engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Jason Daniel Devine, concentration in aerospace engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Robert Francis Downey III. Corey Day Engelhardt, with distinction, concentration in aerospace engineering. Justin Curtis Fowlin. John Thomas Fisher, with distinction. Brian Philip Fitzgerald, with distinction, concentration in aerospace engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Thomas Carroll Harding. Terrence Jeffrey Henderson, with distinction, concentration in aerospace engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Samuel Allen Johnson, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Paul Derek Julian Jr., with distinction, concentration in aerospace engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Thomas Won Lee, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Thomas Francis Manley III, concentration in aerospace engineering, Ensign, United States Navy. Robert Jesse McGraw, with distinction, concentration in aerospace engineering, Ensign, United States Navy. William Laird Nichols, with distinction. Philip Ray Sauls II, with distinction, distinguished military graduate, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Ronald Edward Volpicella. Hunter White West. James Raymond White. The Bachelor of Science degree in Physics, Charles Kenneth Caramon. Bo Allen West. The Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology, Jeremy Robert Kaufman, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Scarlett Marie Collins, minor in philosophy, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Sean Keen Dixon. The Bachelor of Arts degree in biology, Carlton Eugene Smith III. The Bachelor of Arts degree in economics and business, Matthew Philip Akers, with distinction, concentration in financial management. Timothy Raymond Lanier Allman, Jr., concentration in financial management. Ryan Lee Anderson, concentration in financial management. John Allen Beal V. Alexander Norman Thomas Boykin, with distinction, concentration in financial management, minor in modern languages, distinguished Air Force graduate, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Adam Michael Brandkamp. William Christopher Blake Bryan. Austin Cyril Cam. Kyle Brent Clark. John Carlton Coleman II, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Brian Douglas Faison, concentration in financial management. Charles Wesley Fuzel, with distinction, concentration in financial management, minor in computer science. Daniel Thomas Fields, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Brian Robert Gorski, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Henry Hack. Jonathan Elman Hadra. Matthew Lewis Hook, with distinction, concentration in financial management. Andrew Jason Carnes, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jeffrey Andrew Krug. Shin Yu Lin, minor in modern languages. Joshua Michael Lyles, with distinction, concentration in financial management. Henry Malcolm Lynch. Mark Brandon Lyons, with distinction, concentration in financial management. George Benjamin Melton, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Sambor Sebastian Melnick. Benjamin Reed Morris. Emily Janine Nasland, concentration in financial management, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Adam Drew Nolte, minor in psychology. Brian Patrick Nooney, concentration in financial management, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Marco Antonio Perez, Jr., concentration in financial management, minor in modern languages. Jonathan Ray Pribble. John Dobish Raruka, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael Aaron Rios, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jeffrey Jonathan Rumel, with distinction, concentration in financial management. Musa Bala Sarki. Matthew Brandon Smith, with distinction. Shore Abram Stokes. Joshua Carl Sullivan. Michael Preston Tittermary, with distinction, concentration in financial management. The Bachelor of Arts degree in English, Brent Byron Barth, Jr. Shannon Philip Meehan, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Nathaniel Miguel Moreda, with distinction, concentration in writing, minor in philosophy. William Harrison Paulette II, with distinction, concentration in writing. Jordan Scott Pryor. Justin Charles Sloan, minor in philosophy. Margaret Anna Smith, minor in philosophy, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Samuel Joseph Stephens, concentration in writing. Henry Alexander Wise III, concentration in writing. The Bachelor of Arts degree in history, William Patterson Angle, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Blake Paul Barnard with distinction. Brian Kennan Bowman. William Carroll Butt III, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Albert John Chatwood II, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jonathan David Cirillo, with distinction, minor in modern languages, Instant United States Navy. Mildred Michelle Cooper. Anthony Thomas DeMarco, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Douglas Cook Dobbins, minor in philosophy. Jason Michael Downs. Brandon Kyle Fellers. Thomas Watts Ferrara, double major in modern languages, minor in English, minor in international studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Timothy Michael Ferran, with distinction, minor in English, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jared Michael Gall, with distinction, minor in environmental leadership and management, minor in English, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Adam Robert Gokenauer, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Andrew Lee Gordon. Cody James Gray, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Preston Wells Griffith III, with distinction, minor in modern languages. Keith Lindsay Holman. Travis Lee Horde, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Nathan Lee Johnson, minor in international studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Ryan David King, with distinction, minor in international studies. James Ballantyne Kingsley, Jr. John Robert Kite, minor in English, minor in modern languages. Andrew Michael Coakley, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Ryan Edward Koniak. Zachary Michael Lewis, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. John Andrew Morgan, with distinction, minor in modern languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Reese Samuel Morris, minor in modern languages, minor in writing, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Christopher Allen Mueller, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, minor in international studies. Ryan Alexander Murphy, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Robert Vincent Riccadella. Timothy Frederick Riemann, with distinction, minor in English, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Adam Christopher Rouse. Joseph Robert Rubin, minor in English. Daniel Spanu, minor in international studies. Jessica Heather Stewart, with distinction, minor in English, Distinguished Air Force graduate, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Brandon Kirk Strickland, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Nicholas Boris Taran, with distinction, minor in international environmental leadership and management, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Andrew Michael Troy, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Stephen Varanko III. Nicholas Daniel Vire, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. James Pierre Volleson. Austin Robert Wakefield, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. The Bachelor of Arts degree in International Studies, Robert Donnell Barbari, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. David Michael Beeler, with distinction, minor in English, minor in history. Sufyan Gregory Anthony James Ben Ashore. Michael John Dewar, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jeffrey Wayne Durham, with distinction, minor in history, minor in modern languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Felix Guerra III, with distinction, minor in modern languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Brandon John Haney, double major in modern languages and cultures. Timothy Mark Johnson, minor in history. Alan Michael Jones, minor in modern languages. Matthew Scott Lloyd, minor in modern languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Scott Thomas Maciejewski, with distinction, double major in modern languages and cultures. Laura Catherine Mack, minor in history, minor in modern languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Saul Reynaldo Newsom, with distinction, double major in modern languages and cultures, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Matthew Gaynor Norius, minor in history, minor in modern languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Rory Patrick Oponasets, minor in English, minor in history, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Samuel Grady Orr. Seth Hancock Parker, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jonathan Allen Proctor, with distinction, minor in history. Joseph Louis Pruce V, with distinction, minor in history, minor in modern languages, Ensign, United States Navy. Derek Robert Rankin, with distinction, minor in history, minor in modern languages, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. William Clinton Ray. Jason Adam Reinitz, with distinction, minor in history, minor in writing, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. John Emmanuel Sakalaros, with distinction, minor in business, minor in modern languages. Jefferson Davis Smith IV, minor in history. Aaron Thomas Thatcher, with distinction, double major in modern languages and culture, minor in history. Andrew Michael Derek Thome, with distinction, minor in history, Ensign, United States Navy. Brian Patrick Toohey, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Brandon Holiday Wheeler. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Mathematics. Rebecca Naomi Boss, with distinction, double major in psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Modern Languages and Cultures, Kevin Porter Jones. Slava I. Kirilov. Alexander Augusto Paul. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Psychology, Samuel M. Brown. Stephen Matthew Cunningham, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jared Wareham Drowned. Adam Dale Frick, minor in philosophy, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Brandon Andrew Haney. Eric William Heese. Benjamin James Hobbs, minor in philosophy. Richard Kenneth Little. Abe Malave. Paul Franklin Mercer III, minor in philosophy. Paul Jeffrey Newman, Jr. Eric Joseph Rohrman. Rade Murad Skipworth. Gregory Lawrence Stott, minor in leadership studies. And Frederick Brent Wilkins III, minor in philosophy.
How about one more round of applause for the class of 2005?
Receive this benediction. Now unto him who by his mighty power at work within us is able to do exceedingly more than we would dare ask or think, infinitely beyond our highest expectations or hopes, to him be the glory, power, and honor forevermore. Amen.
General Order 61, dated 16 May 2005, page 10. Paragraph 3, leave of absence. Leave of absence until 2200 hours, 28 August 2005, is hereby granted to all cadets. Cadets returning from furlough must register at the guard room before that time. Paragraph 4, relief from duty. The class of 2005 is hereby relieved from duty.
What a great day.